Right. Good evening, everyone. Online students, good evening. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Can you please respond in the chat? Online students, please check. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Please respond in the chat, guys. When you are sending a message, please select my name, that is Kishan. It will be there in your hosts. Please check that. Select my name and send the message so that directly your messages will be coming to me. Very good. Very good. All right. So yes, you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. So let us start our today's session. So guys, yes, before starting our today's session, so let me ask you a small question, like offline students, how many of you are new today? Kindly please raise your hands. New today, please raise. Nearly 15 to 20. Okay, down. Thank you. 15 to 20. Online students, how many of you are new today? Please raise your hands in the Zoom. You can raise your hands in the Zoom. Please check that. Yes, nearly 20. All right, thank you. You can lower your hands, guys. You can lower your hands, please. You can lower your hands. All right. Yes. So, guys, this is for the new people who came today only. We started our sessions from Monday onwards. Like this batch is starting, started from Monday onwards. Monday, I discussed about what is this entire Java full stack developer course, how many modules will be there, how much time it is going to take, how you need to learn, all basic scenarios we have discussed on Monday's session. Same concepts I discussed on Tuesday also. And after that, I had gone with little bit more technical related aspects. And yesterday, we had gone with more technical concepts. Now, all these 3 days of our sessions, videos are available in this link. All these 3 days. For example, if you open that link, just let me try to. Okay, now this is that link. Online students, I am copy pasting that link there in the chat. Okay, now if you open that link, let me open this. Okay. Now here you will be having some folders like demo videos. If you open that demo videos folder, there will be 3 links. Day 1, Monday's recording. Day 2, Tuesdays. Day 3, that is our yesterday's class recording. As simple as this. Okay, 3 days recordings are already there. So if this is your first class, I strongly advise you to please go from day 2 to day 3. If you are having time, you can go with day 1 also. Or else if you are taking like it's a little bit more time, then if you are starting from day 2, that is Tuesday's recording and Wednesday's recording, that is more than enough. Easily you will be able to understand the remaining sessions also. Okay, so one more time I am saying this, guys. If you are new today, I strongly advise you to kindly please check with day 2 and day 3 videos. It will not take much time, hardly 2.5 hours of your time. That's it. Once our today's session is completed, you can go with day 2 video, and tomorrow morning at any time you can go with day 3 also, so that you will understand tomorrow's session, tomorrow evening session. And the notes related to these 2 sessions are available on those particular dates. See, here you are having August 8th, August 9th, August 7th. If you open that folders, okay, just let me try to open August 8th. If I open that, I'm having some paint, and this is the data which I have discussed on August 8th. If I open August 9th, that is yesterday's recording, yesterday's class, this is the data which I had discussed in our yesterday's session. So every day the notes is present in the drive. I strongly advise you to kindly please go and check with that. All right. So online students, I believe it's clear, guys. For the new people who came today only, please check those recordings. If you are unable to access those recordings, send me a message in Instagram. I'll try to send you those videos links also. Not all trouble. And this is my Instagram ID. This is my Instagram ID. java.is.awesome. follow and you can send me a message. After that, I'll be able to give you that data, as simple as it is. Okay, now let me just try to close this. Okay, now let us start with our today's session. So guys, I already said this. Today, I'm going to give you a task. Of course, if time permits. If time permits, today I'm going to give you a task. If time permits, otherwise 100% tomorrow I'm going to give you some tasks. So let us start with our today's session. Now, guys, please tell me before starting our today's session, just a small questionnaires. Please tell me how many basic Java programming elements are there? 3. There are 3 basic Java programming elements. Just a second. Let me try to open this data also. Yes. Basically, there are 3 basic Java programming elements are there. What are those? Class, interface, and an enum. Before knowing how to write a class, how to write an interface, and how to write an enum, first we should be supposed to have an idea about its syntax. And by the way, what do you mean by syntax? Syntax means some set of rules which we need to follow whenever we are writing the code. If you are not following syntax, we'll be getting an error. So you can consider syntax is just like a grammar. Like English will have grammar, Java is having syntax. That's it, not more than that. And after that, we discussed about access modifiers. What is the use of access modifiers? Access modifiers provides access restrictions which will enhance the data security. How many types of access modifiers are there? 4. What are those? Public, private, protected, and package private. In these 4 access modifiers, how many we can use for a class? Only 2. What are those? Public and package private, which is most commonly known as a default. So guys, I did not discuss anything about, sir, what is the use of this public? What is the scope of private? What is the scope of protected? I did not discuss anything related to these words. What we have discussed is, yes, we are having 4 access modifiers. What are those? Public, private, protected, and package private. That's it. What is the scope of public? I did not discuss. What is the scope of private? I did not discuss. We are going to discuss those concepts in our coming classes. Just a basic idea. What are access modifiers? Access modifiers are used to provide access restrictions. How many access modifiers are there? 4. What are those? Public, private, protected, and package private. That's it, not more than that. Okay. Now, guys, yes, in Java, we are having 3 basic Java programming elements like class, interface, and an enum. Now, why? Sir, what do you mean by why? Like, why means why we are calling these as basic Java programming elements. Why? Because in Java, if we want to write any code, anything in Java, we need to take the help of either class or an interface or an enum. Without using class, interface, or else enum, we cannot write a Java program. That is the only reason these are known as basic Java programming elements. Okay. Okay. Now, sir, like when we need to take class, when we need to take interface, and yes, when we need to take enum. Okay, please tell me when we need to take interface. If we want to achieve abstraction, if we want to achieve abstraction in our project, then only we need to take interface. Sir, what do you mean by abstraction? Guys, abstraction means that is one of the OOPS concepts. One of the OOPS concepts. Sir, how many OOPS concepts are there? 4. Basically, what are these OOPS concepts? Guys, OOPS concepts are like, literally I'm saying this, these are like superpowers of Java, like features, OOPS concepts. So mainly there are 4 OOPS concepts are there. What are those? First one is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. So if you want to achieve abstraction in our project, we need to use interface. Sir, what do you mean by that abstraction? Okay, we are going to discuss that concept whenever we are dealing with OOPS, but right now I want to say a small definition for this abstraction. Abstraction means it is a process of hiding the implementation details from the user and just showing the necessary details to the user. That is actually known as abstraction. One more time, hiding the implementation details from the user and showing only necessary details to the user. That's it. See, for example, take car. Internal mechanism of car, we don't know. Actually, we don't need to know. What end user wants to know? End user, he'll just insert the key, he will start and he will run the car. That's it. All the internal implementation, it will be hidden inside the car engine. Am I right or wrong? That is nothing but an abstraction. For example, take your phone. If you want to unlock your phone, you are going to keep your fingerprint here. So if we keep fingerprint, automatically the phone will be unlocked. But what actually happens internally, we don't know. We don't need to know. We don't care to know. End user does not need to know. He just wants the work to be done. That's it. Are you understanding me? So all that particular concepts are known as abstraction. And if we want to achieve abstraction, we need to use interface. And what about enum? When we need to take enum, we need to take enum if our project is having universal constants. Give me some examples for universal constants. Colors, red, blue, colors, name of planets, name of days, days in a week, months in an year, planets, all these are universal constants. If a project is having such kind of universal constants, then we need to take enum. So basically, guys, 90% of the time we are going to deal with class. 8 to 10% of the time we are going to deal with interfaces, and literally less than 2% of the time we will be dealing with enum. So in our classroom training also, just a sec. Yes. So in our classroom training also, most of the time, we are going to deal with Java class. Okay. Now tell me, please tell me, what is the syntax of a class? Access modifier, class, class name, open braces and close braces. Okay, you're saying access modifier, after that class. What is a class? What is this class, guys? It is a keyword. And every Java language keyword always starts with a small letter. Like why? Because Java is case sensitive. What do you mean by case sensitive? Case sensitive means at the place of small letters, we need to write small letters only. At the place of capital letters, we need to write capital letters only. That's actually, that feature is known as case sensitive. Okay. And inside a class, what we can write? We can write variables, we can write methods, we can create objects, and we can write blocks. And after that, yesterday we started discussing about what is a Java method. Now, please tell me, what is a Java method, guys? Where we will be writing the business logic. What do you mean by business logic? Business logic means any kind of simple logic. Like, for example, I want to perform an arithmetic operation like simple addition. Int A equal to 10, int B equal to 20, int C equal to 30. These three statements we need to write inside a method. Or else I requested you to write an encryption algorithm. In order to write an encryption algorithm, literally you need to write thousands of lines of code. So all those lines of code where you need to write inside a method, Java method. So basically, what is a Java method? Java method is a place where we will be writing the business logic. Okay. Now, after that, we are supposed to know the syntax of a method. What do you mean by syntax? Some set of rules which we need to follow whenever we are writing the code. So please tell me, what is the syntax of a method? Access modifier, return type, method name, parenthesis, open braces and close braces. Okay, access modifier. Do you know access modifiers? How many access modifiers are there? How many we can use for a class? How many we can use for a class? 2. How many we can use for a method? All the 4 we can use for a Java method. When you're speaking about return type, so basically what is a return type? Guys, return type means whenever you are executing a method, once that method execution is completed, you need to return something. Like you need to return the result. Are you understanding me, guys? You need to return the result. So in that case, 100% we need to write a return type. Sir, in my method, I don't want to return anything. Okay, even though if you don't want to return anything, you are supposed to inform. You are supposed to say that you don't want to return anything. So 100% writing return type for a method is mandatory. When you're speaking about method return type, how many options we are having, guys? 4 options. Like we can use void, we can use all the 8 primitive data types, we can use classes, and of course we can use interface. Okay, I don't want to return anything from a method. Which return type I need to use? Yes, we need to use void. Void methods does not return anything. Okay, now after that, please answer my question, guys. How many methods we can write inside a Java class? Come on. Any number of methods. When a Java method will be executed? Whenever we are, guys, one more time I'm requesting, please respond with an answer. Please respond with an answer. Yes, one more time. Please tell me, when a Java method will be executed? Whenever we are calling it. Do you know how to call a method? Yes or no? Do you know how to call a method? Now, please tell me, if we want to call a method, listen to my question. If we want to call a method, what we need? One more time. If we want to call a method, what we need? Respective class object. If you are directly saying object, that's wrong. That's wrong. So we need to call a method with the help of its respective class object. Okay. After that, do you know how to create an object? Do you know how to create an object? First, what we need to write? New keyword. Wherever, whenever you are seeing new keyword, the only use of that keyword is to create an object. Okay, now please tell me, if I want to create an object first, what I need to write? After that, what I should do? What I should do? Initialize with the help of a, and constructor name will be same name as class name. So this is how we need to create an object. This is class A object. So first, what we need to write? New. After that, what we should do? What we should do? With the help of a constructor, and constructor name will be same as class name. So for this entire object, I'm giving a name like AOBJ. That reference belongs to class A, just like that. Okay. Now, guys, please tell me, you are saying that, okay, if we want to call a method, like if we want to execute a method, we need to call it. Without calling, a method will not be executed. Okay, but basically there is one method which will be executed even without calling. What is that method name? Main method. If we are not writing main method, I repeat, if we are not writing main method, we cannot run our Java program. If you want to run a Java program, writing main method is mandatory. Now, please tell me this, like how many tasks, like if I want to see the, I repeat, if I want to see the output of our Java program, one more time. If we want to see the output of our Java program, how many tasks we need to do? 2 tasks. What are those? Compilation and running. Compilation and running. Yes. So up to here, these are all the concepts which you had covered in our yesterday's session. And yesterday, actually, we have, I have written a program also. This is a program which we have written in our yesterday's class. I believe it's clear, guys, up to now. Online students, kindly please respond. Guys, kindly please respond up to here. Is it clear for everyone? That is very good. That is very good. Okay. Okay. Now, guys, if this is your first class, Karthik, if this is your first class, I strongly advise you, kindly please go and check the video recordings of yesterday and day before yesterday's class. Then only you will be able to enjoy our today's class. Anyways, not at all a trouble. Today you just listen, Karthik and Pasha. I believe this is your first class, right? Pasha, please tell me. Please tell me, is this your first class? Exactly. Yes, yes. So first class, I know you may have a little bit trouble. It's okay. Not at all a trouble. So do me a small favor. Today, listen to the session. And once our session is completed, kindly please check and go and check the yesterday's recording, yesterday and day before yesterday's recording, so that you'll be able to understand our coming classes also. Okay. Okay. Now, guys, today we are going to discuss about compilation and running. What do you mean by compilation and what do you mean by running? After that, I'm going to write a small program. I want you to please guess the output, and then I'm going to give you a task. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. So let us start with our today's concept. That is, first we will be understanding what is this compilation. Okay. Now, first, I want to write compilation. Two tasks, compilation and running. Okay. What is this compilation and what is this running? Okay. Now, compilation will be carried out by the Java compiler. Compilation will be carried out by the Java compiler. Running will be carried out by the Java virtual virtual machine. Java virtual machine. Okay. Now, let us try to understand what is this compilation. Okay. I'll do one thing. Guys, right now, what I want to do here is just let me try to write a simple statement. I'm just trying to write a simple statement. I love India, India. Just a simple statement. Now, please tell me, is that right or wrong? Wrong. Why it is wrong? Spaces. Okay. If I'm trying to give a space and now I'm going to start with a capital letter, and India, it's a noun. I'm starting with a capital letter and I'm ending it with a full stop. Now tell me, is it right or wrong? Respond. Now, guys, just now, what you did is compilation. Yes, you heard it correct. Just now, what you did is you compiled my sentence. Sir, what do you mean by that? We just check whether you have written correctly or wrong. That's exactly what I want to say. Compilation means, guys, listen. Compilation means checking the code whether we have written according to the Java language syntax or not. That's it. Not more than that. Now, one more time. If we want to see the, guys, listen. If we want to see the output of our Java program, how many tasks we need to do? 2 tasks. What are those? Compilation and running. First, we need to compile. Now, what do you mean by compilation? Guys, compilation means it is a process of checking the code whether we have written according to the Java language syntax or not. I believe you already know what do you mean by syntax. What do you mean by syntax? Some set of rules which we need to follow whenever we are writing the code. So whether we followed those rules or not, whether we have written the code according to the Java language syntax or not, the process of checking is known as compilation. Now, could you please tell me what do you mean by compilation? What do you mean by compilation? It is a process of checking whether we have written the code according to the Java language syntax or not. Okay. Now, who is going to compile? Who is going to compile? Java compiler. Java compiler is going to compile our code. One more time, guys. Terminology, literally terminology matters. Now, so right now we are discussing about compilation and running. So my first question is, what do you mean by compilation? Sir, compilation means it is a process of, I repeat, it is a process of checking the code whether we have written according to the Java language syntax or not. Perfect. Who is going to compile? Java compiler. Now, guys, listen. If we want to compile our code, we are supposed to give a command for the Java compiler. I mean, Java compiler simply it will not compile. We need to ask the compiler. We need to give a command to the compiler. And that command is, the command for compilation is Java C space file name dot Java. Java C space file name dot Java. Now here, just let me try to write like a point. Point number 1. Compilation is a process of checking whether we have written the code according to the Java language syntax or not. That's the first point. What do you mean by compilation? It's a process of checking whether we have written the code according to the Java language syntax or not. Java compiler is going to compile our program. Java compiler is going to compile our program. Okay. Now, point number 3. Point number 3. Guys, this is actually very, very important. Please listen to this. Now, my question, what do you mean by compilation? What do you mean by compilation? It is a process of checking the code whether we have written according to the Java language syntax or not. Who is going to compile? Come on, Java compiler. Now my question is, how do we know that our program is compiled successfully? How? I mean, how I am supposed to know that? Is there any acknowledgement? Like how I know that my program is compiled successfully? Okay. Guys, listen to this. Please listen. Please listen. If our program is compiled successfully, then Java compiler is going to generate a dot class file. Let me ask you this. Guys, could you please tell me generally what is the extension of an image file? .jpg, .png, like when you're speaking about documents, .doc, .pdf, .xlx. Okay, what is the extension of a Java program? .java. I mean, extension of a Java file is .java. Now, if our program is compiled successfully, one more time I am saying this, if our program is compiled successfully, Java compiler is going to generate a dot class file. The name of the generated dot class file will be same as class name. The name of the generated dot class file will be same as a class name. Okay, just let me try to show you this. Guys, could you please tell me what is the command for compilation? Java C space file name dot Java. Okay, now I'll do one thing. Just let me try to, I'm going to remove this and simply I'll not write all these. Just I want to write only one single statement like this, system.out.println. And by the way, guys, could you please tell me what is the use of the system.out.println statement? It is used to print some data and any data present inside double quotes. What is the data? That is a string data. Okay, very good. Okay, right now this is a Java file. Okay, let me just try to. Okay, now I'm trying to compile. I want to compile this file. Okay, now where is this file located? Where is this file located? This file is located in E drive under NIT folder. Let me just try to open the command prompt in that location. I open the command prompt. Okay, now guys, please tell me what is the command for compilation? Java C space file name dot Java. Okay, now I am giving the command for compilation. Just let me try to write the command Java C space. What is my file name? File name. Okay. Class A dot Java. Okay. Now I have a question. In this folder, are there any other files? There is only one file, and that is Java file. Am I right or wrong? Now, let me just try to compile. Let me just try to compile. Okay, I'm pressing enter button. If I press enter button, compilation will be done. Let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, enter. Now, is my program compiled successfully? Yes or no? How can you say that? How can you say that? Which file got generated? Dot class file got generated. The dot class file name will be same as a class name. Will be same as class name. Okay, now just let me try to open this, guys. Please listen, concentrate. Now, this is the Java file. Okay, this is the Java file which I have created. Okay, let me just try to close it. And now, this is the dot class file which got generated. Now, read. Please read. Can we read it? Can we understand it? No, we cannot understand this dot class file. Why we cannot understand this dot class file? Because, guys, listen. The generated dot class file consists of bytecode instructions which are understandable only by the machines. Humans cannot understand those instructions. Let me just try to recap. Now, we are discussing about compilation and running. Okay, please tell me, if we want to see the output of our Java program, how many tasks we need to do? 2 tasks. What are those? Compilation and running. What do you mean by compilation? It's a process of checking the code whether we have written according to the Java language syntax or not. Perfect. Who is going to compile? Java compiler. What is the command for compilation? C space file name dot Java. How do we know that our program is compiled successfully? What will be generated? Dot class file will be generated. Who is going to generate the dot class file? Java compiler. Now, can we understand that dot class file? Why? Dot class file consists of bytecode instructions which are understandable only by the machines. Now, in our case, that machine is JVM. That is Java Virtual Machine. Are you understanding the point here, guys? Now, I just want to write a small point, and after that, we'll be discussing about running. Okay, let me come back here. All right. Now, yes, compilation is a process of checking whether we have written the code according to the Java language syntax or not. Java compiler is going to compile our Java program. After successful compilation, Java compiler is going to generate a dot class file. After successful compilation, Java compiler is going to generate a dot class file. Point number 4. The generated dot class file name will be same as class name. The generated dot class file name will be same as class name. Point number 5. The generated dot class file consists of bytecode instructions which are understandable only by the machines. The generated dot class file consists of bytecode instructions which are understandable only by the machines. point number 6. I mean, here only, I just want to write a small point. Humans can't understand. Humans can't understand the bytecode instructions. Humans can't understand the bytecode instructions. Now, the generated .class file consists of bytecode instructions which are understandable only by the machines. In our case, that machine is Java Virtual Machine, most popularly known as JVM. In our case, that machine is Java Virtual Machine. All right. All right. Now, let us one more time. Guys, please tell me, if I want to see the output of my Java program, how many tasks we need to do? Respond. What are those? Compilation and running. Okay, right now, how many tasks I completed? Right now, how many tasks I done? Only one. What is that? Is my program compiled successfully? How do you know? .class file got generated. Okay, now we need to run. Okay, guys, please answer my question. If you are answering this question correctly, then up to now, whatever the concepts which you discussed, you understood. Now my question is, in this folder, let me just try to get my magnifier. Okay. Now, in this folder, I am having two files. One is class file, another one is Java file. Now I want to run my program. Okay. If I want to run my program, obviously I need to provide input to the JVM. Hey, yes or no here? We need to provide an input to the JVM. Which file we need to provide? Java file or class file? Perfect. We need to provide the generated .class file as an input to the JVM. That particular process is known as running. Now, what JVM is going to do, JVM will check all those bytecode instructions. If those are correct, we'll be getting our output. If those are wrong, we'll be getting an exception. As simple as this. So now let me try to give you the command for running. The command for running is Java space. Which file we need to provide? .class file or Java file? I'm sorry, what? .class file. The command for running is Java space generated .class file name. File name. .class file name. There are no extensions. Could you please tell me what is the command for compilation? Command for compilation. Please tell me. Java C space file name .java. You are writing .java for compilation. For running, we should not write any extensions. .class, .java. No, you should not write any extensions. What is the command for running? Java space. Just give the generated .class file name. Okay, let me just try to. Now, this is my, tell me, what is the command? Java space, tell me, Java space, class A dot class. Can I write like this? That's exactly what I said. You should not give the extension like .class. What you need to give? You just need to give the .class file name. Just file name. That's it. Not more than that. So, what is the command for compilation? Please tell me. What is the command for compilation? Java C space file name .java. What is the command for running? Java space generated .class file name. That's it. No extensions. Okay. Let me just try to run it. 3, 2, 1, enter. And of course, we'll be getting an output that is Java is awesome. As simple as this. So just let me try to write it like this. I just want to write a small point. Okay. This is for running. Okay. Point number 1. Very, very simple. Simple point. Whenever we are running the generated dot class file, JVM is going to check all the bytecode instructions, which are present in the, could you please continue? Which are present in the, tell me where these bytecode instructions are present. In the dot class file, which are present in the dot class file. Point number 2, if all the bytecode instructions are correct, we will be getting our output. If they are wrong, we will be getting an exception. As simple as this. Error, we'll be getting error at the time of compilation. Exception, we'll be getting an exception whenever we are running. Guys, compilation is different, running is different. Kindly please do remember these two words. Okay, one more time I am saying this. Compilation is different, running is different. Now I have a question for you. I am writing a Java program. Means I have written a class. And I have written a method, just a normal method, normal Java method. Can I run that program? Yes or no? One more time. What I'm saying is, just let me try to remove this. And here, okay, I'm removing this. Simply, I'm writing void method 1. And here, just simply, okay, void method 1 and SOSTM system dot out dot println and here I'm simply writing hi. This is a Java program. Now my question is, if I want to see the output of my Java program, how many tasks I need to do? Come on, 2 tasks. What are those? Compilation and running. Now, can I compile this program? Can I compile? Yes or no? Let's check it out. Okay. Now, I just want to compile. Okay. Let me open the command prompt. Okay. Now, yes, this is my command prompt. Okay. Now, please tell me, guys, what is the command for compilation? Java C space file name dot Java. Let's execute. 3, 2, 1, enter. Is my program compiled successfully? Yes or no? Yep, compilation is done. Now I want to run it. Java, tell me. Java space generated dot class file name. What is the generated dot class file name? Class A. Now, if I execute, am I going to get my output? Let's see. 3, 2, 1, enter. I already said this. If we want to run our Java program, writing main method is mandatory. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. So one more time, I'm saying this, guys. Compilation is different. Running is different. Compilation. Who is going to take care of compilation? Java compiler. Who is going to take care of running? JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine. If you want to run your Java program, writing main method is mandatory. Every Java program execution starts from, ends with main method. Main method is like a entry point for your program. If you are not writing main method, if you are not writing main method, you will not be able to run the program. Can you compile? Compilation is okay, but you will not be able to run it. Kindly please do remember that particular point, guys. Online students, kindly please respond. Up to now, what are the concepts which I have discussed? Is that clear, guys? Online students, I want you to kindly please respond in the chat for me. Up to now, what are the concepts which I have discussed? Perfect. Amazing, guys. That is very good. That is very good. Okay. Now, let me try to open an Eclipse. Sir, what is this? Guys, this is an IDE. IDE. Sir, what do you mean by IDE? IDE means Integrated Development Environment. It's a tool. In normal English, it's a tool where generally we will be writing the code. Guys, in companies will not be using, Notepad or else EditPad ++. No, come on, we'll not use them. We will use IDEs. What is the use of these IDEs? IDEs will increase your productivity. Means, for example, if you want to write a normal project, if the project is taking nearly, let us take, or else a simple program. If you want to write a program, that program is taking 10 minutes of time. If you are using Notepad, if you use IDE, that program will be completed below 3 to 4 minutes. I believe you understanding exactly what is the use of this IDE. What is the use of IDE? IDE will increase the productivity. That's it, not more than that. Sir, how to install this IDE? How to work on this? How to install, how to write the code? All I'll explain. How to install Java, how to install Eclipse. When you're speaking about IDEs, by the way, there are a lot of IDEs are there. There are a lot of options like Eclipse, MyEclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ. A lot of IDEs are there, but one of the most frequently used IDE is Eclipse. So that's exactly what I'm using it right now. So maximum by next week, Wednesday, I'm guessing Wednesday or Thursday, next week, Wednesday or Thursday, I'll let you know how to install Java, how to install Eclipse, and how to write the code, what are the shortcuts which I'm using. Everything I'll let you know. Kindly please wait for that. Is that okay, guys? Okay. Right now, I just want to write a simple Java program. Okay. Sir, what is this package? Package means this class A is present inside this package. Whenever you are writing the program, no need to write this package name. Please don't write the package name. Start from class. Am I clear with this? Now please tell me, what is this? Come on. What is this? Keyword. What is my name of this class? Inside a class, what we can write? We can write variables, we can write methods, we can create objects, and we can write blocks. Okay, right now, what I'll be doing, I'm going to write a small method. Okay, let me just try to write like this, and system.out.println. I'm simply trying to write method one call and int x equal to 10. Sir, okay. What is the access modifier for this method one? Please tell me what is the syntax of a method. First, what we need to write? Come on, first what we need to write? Access modifier. Sir, you did not wrote any access modifier here. Exactly. If I'm not writing public, private, or protected, that method access modifier is by default. Now my question is, what is the access modifier for this method one? Default. What is the return type for this method one? Void. Okay. Okay, okay. So this one, okay. System.out.println, we understand. What is the use of that system.out.println? It is used to print some data. It's just used to print some data. And by the way, guys, what is this data? What is the data? How do you know it's a string data? It is present inside double quotes. Okay. Now, system.out.println x, system.out.println x. Guys, come on, please concentrate. Please concentrate. Now, sir, what is this int x equal to 10? This is a variable. It's a variable. Sir, what is a variable? It holds some value. It holds some value. Means imagine just like a box. Just imagine like a box. The value present inside this box is 10. The value present inside this box is 10. Box name is X. Box type is int. Int data. How many primitive data types are there? 8 primitive data types are there. Int, byte, short, long, float, double, char, boolean. Right now, I'm using one of that data type. That is which data type I'm using? Int data. Now, this 10 is a value. That value, it is X is holding. As simple as this. Okay. Now, let me try to write my main method. Okay. Why I'm writing main method? Why? Because if I want to run the program, writing main method is mandatory. Okay. Now, okay, simply I'm writing system.out.println. Of course, I'm going to write Java is awesome. Now, if I execute my program, what is my output? Java is method 1 will not be executed. Method 1 will or will not be executed. Will not be executed. Why? Guys, seriously, you should be able to answer this question. One more time. Right now, if I execute my program, what is my output? So you are saying main method will be executed? Main method will be executed? Method 1 will be executed? Why? Because we did not call it. If we call it, then only it will be executed. Okay, now please tell me. I want to call method 1. I want to call method 1. If I want to call method 1, tell me what I need. Respective class object. Do you know how to create an object? First, what I need to write. After that, what I should do? With the help of a constructor name will be same name as class name, and for this I'm just trying to write, I'm just trying to give a name, just a reference. AOBJ belongs to class A, and now I want to call that method 1. Please tell me the code. AOBJ dot method 1. That's it. Now I just want to write system.out.println. Here I'm going to write start start, and here syso I'm going to write end. Now if I execute my program, tell me what is my first output. Why you are starting from main method? Every Java program execution starts from, ends with. You can write any number of methods, but always start analyzing your program from the main method. Okay, inside the main method, what is my first statement? System.out.println start. So just let me try to get a small notepad here, and okay, please tell me my first output will be start. After that, what is my next output? Java is awesome. After that, could you please tell me what is happening in line number 16? Guys, I already said this. Whenever you are seeing equal to, please start analyzing that statement from the right side of the equal to. Right side. Tell me, what is happening in the right side of the equal to? Creating an which class object we are creating? Okay, so actually this is creating an object. Okay, here we are creating an object. Fantastic. After that, what is happening in line number 17? Tell me. Calling a method. Now my question is, from line number 17, our compiler will be going to which line? Tell me the line number. Tell me the line number. From here, directly our compiler will be going to line number 5. Now, line number 18 executed or waiting for execution? That is perfect. When line number 18 will be executed? After executing all the statements which were present in method 1. Am I right or wrong? Now, okay, this is our first output start. After that, Java is awesome. Now here we are creating an object and we are calling method 1. Directly our compile will be going to method 1. Now tell me, in line number 7, what is happening? We are just creating a variable. In line number 8, tell me, what is happening? We are printing method 1 call. So method 1 call. Tell me, now what is my next output? Line number 9. X or X value will be printed. X or X value? Just X. Why? Because, guys, did you observe these double quotes? What is this data? Exactly, it's a string data. So we'll be getting our output as X. After that, here, what is our output? Am I going to get X or 10? Exactly. Here, actually, you are trying to print the value of X. So here we'll be getting our output as 10. Now, all the statements which were present in this method 1 got executed. What is the calling method for method 1? Calling method means from which method we are calling method 1? From which method we are calling method 1? Main method. So after executing all the statements, compiler will be directly going back to main method. Okay, from where we are calling line number 17. In main method, all the statements executed or one more statement is pending? So that statement will be executed, that is system.out.println. And now what is our output? Let us try to execute. Am I getting the same output? Start, Java is awesome, method 1 call, X, 10 and N. Up to here, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Guys, please respond. Now, online students, guys, please respond. Please respond, guys. Very good. That is actually very good. Now, guys, I just want to make this program little bit more complicated. Can I? Can you handle it? Come on. Then let us just try to write one last method. Void method 2 like this. Okay. And now int X equal to 99. Now answer my question. Is this X and this X both are same or different? Completely different. Why? Because come on, where we have created this variable inside method 1. So guys, listen to this. If we are creating anything inside a method, you can use that only within that method. Once you came out from the method, we cannot use that value. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Okay. Now let us see. Here I'm going to write, okay, system.out.println. Simply I'm going to write method 2 call system.out.println X. here I'm going to write X value X. Okay, let me make it simple. I'm just trying to write X plus 1. X plus 1. That's it, not more than that. Okay, now AOBJ dot method 2. Take a minute time. Right now, line number 10 is in comment. Comment means that entire line will be ignored by the compiler as of now. So if I remove this line from the comment, am I going to get an error or not? Take a minute time. I want you to first understand what is happening in line number 10. What is happening in line number 10? What is actually happening in line number 10? What I'm trying to do? I'm trying to call a method. Okay, how I'm calling a method? With the help of AOBJ. Okay, let me remove this. Guys, listen. Listen. Let me just try to remove this. 3, 2, 1, enter. Am I getting an error? If I'm getting an error, there will be like a red color line. Am I getting an error? Of course, I'm getting an error. Why I'm getting an error? Sir, already we created an object. Already we created an object, and the same object I'm using. Why I'm getting an error? Exactly. Where you have created the object? Come on. Main method. We created an object inside the main method. You need to use that object from the main method. Am I using that object from the main method here? No. From where I'm trying to use that? From method 1. Are you understanding the point here, guys? So actually, what is my requirement? You know, I want to call method 2 from method 1. One more time. I want to call method 2 from method 1. Just follow the basics. Don't make it complicated. If I want to call a method, what I need? Come on. We need its respective class object. Am I right or wrong? Okay. Create an object. Please tell me the code. Tell me the code. New class A. After that, I'm just trying to give a name. AOBJ belongs to class A. And here, tell me AOBJ dot method 2. Now I'll do one thing. For example, I will not write these statements. Take a minute time and kindly please observe the code. Just a second. Let me try to. Okay. Now, please observe the code. Take a minute time. Please observe the code. How many methods I'm having? 3 methods. Method 1, method 2, main method. Okay. Now my question is, if I execute my program, which methods will be getting executed? Only main method? But I'm calling method 2 also. We are calling method 2. Okay, very good. From where you are calling method 2? From where you are calling method 2? When these lines will be executed, whenever method 1 is executing. Is method 1 executing anywhere? Am I calling method 1? No. So we will be getting our output exactly. Only main method will be getting executed. Now, let me just try to write it like this. Now, do me a small favor. I want you to write this program. Now, come on, go ahead. Write this program and guess the output. Go ahead, please. Write this program now. Start writing this program. You can do this. Write this program. First, write this program. First, write. First, write. Guys, for the new people who came today only, one more time I am saying this. Please follow yesterday and day before yesterday video recordings. Please do follow it. It will not take much time, hardly 2 hours. Please follow yesterday's and day before yesterday's video recording, which is available in the drive link, which I already shared you in the starting of the session. First, write the program. Whenever you are writing, please think about it, like what you are writing exactly. For example, if you're writing public, what is the public? Like that. Just think. Access modifier, keyword, class name, open braces, and I like that. Just try to think about the code. Right now, try to write this entire system.out.println. From tomorrow onwards, no need to write this entire system.out.println. Try to use shortcut SYSO, just like a small shortcut from tomorrow onwards. Right now, try to write the entire statement. Please. After writing this program, I want you to guess the output. Please just follow the basics. Basics in the sense, every Java program execution starts from main method. So just follow the basics. Try to analyze. Just try. Completed? How many are writing? Please raise. Okay, please. So, guys, tell me. Just let me try to get back here. Okay, let me remove this. Let me remove this. Now, please tell me. What is my first output? Guys, I need, please, everyone, please tell me. What is my first output? Okay, that is 100% correct. Start. What is my next output? Java is awesome. What is happening in line number 26? What is happening in line number 26? Creating an object. What is happening in line number 27? Calling a method. Guys, terminology. Please repeat, respond. What is happening in line number 27? Calling a method. So, from line number 27, our compiler will be directly going to which line? Line number 5. Okay. Is line number 28 executed or waiting for execution? Let us go to method 1. Okay. In method 1, int x equal to 10. It's a variable. After that, system.out.println. Tell me, method 1 called. Okay. After that, system.out.println x. Just x. It's a string value. After that, tell me, what is happening in line number 11? That is perfect. Creating an, okay, creating an object. What is happening in line number 12? That is correct. Calling a method. Now my question is, from line number 12, our compiler will be going to which line? Come on. Line number 16. Is line number 14 executed? Waiting for execution? When line number 14 will be executed? After executing all the statements which are present in method 2. Could you please tell me what is the calling method for method 2? Calling method means from which method we are calling method 2? Method 1. Okay. So from line number 12, directly our compiler will be coming to line number 16. Okay. Int x equal to 99. Yeah, it's just a variable. After that, system.out.println method 2 call. Okay. After that, system.out.println tell me x. What is x value? X value is 99 plus 1. What is the result? So what will be printed here? What will be printed here? 100. So our output will be 100. Are there any statements left behind in method 2? So we need to come backwards. We need to work backwards. So from where we are calling method 2? Method 1. So directly coming back to method 1 here. Are all the statements executed or one more statement is left behind? What is that? Tell me the line number. Tell me the line number. So system.out.println x. What is x value? Previously you said x value is 99. That 99 belongs to method 2. Right now, what is the x value? 10. This x value is 10. So we'll be getting our output as 10. All the statements which were present in method 1 got executed. So we should be coming back to directly coming back to main method here. All the statements executed or one more statement is left behind. What is that? End. System.out.println end. Now let me execute. Right click, run as Java application. And is this our output? Start. Java is awesome. Method 1 called x, method 2 call 110 and end. How many of you got this correct output? Raise, please raise. Did you guess that output? Perfect. Amazing. Very good. Now here my question is, sir, why you are calling method 2 from method 1? Can we call method 2 also from main method? Yes, we can call, no problem. Then why you are calling like this? My program, my rules. Do you have any problem with that? If I am not calling like this, you will be thinking that we need to create object only inside the main method. From the main method only, we need to call all the methods. No. From main method, try to call at least one method. From that method, you can call remaining methods also. Not at all trouble. Am I clear with this? Now, guys, Tomorrow, I'm going to give you a task. I mean, right now the time is not sufficient. So tomorrow I'll be trying to give you a task. But up to now, whatever the concepts which we had covered, am I clear with those? Online students, kindly please respond. Right. Just a second. Just a second. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Online students, I want you to kindly please respond, guys. Up to now, guys, please. Up to now, is it clear for everyone? Abhishek, please wait. Wait. Please wait. That is very good. That is very good. Very good, guys. Amazing. So, guys, yesterday, boys, please. Yesterday, I said this statement. Guys, in order to understand tomorrow's class, today's class is very, very important. I said the same statement yesterday. Am I right or wrong? If you are not attending yesterday's class, today's class will be little bit trouble. If you are not attending today's class, tomorrow's class will be little bit trouble. So I strongly advise, guys, new people who came today only, I promise you with this, if you listen to yesterday's class and day before yesterday's class, today's class literally you will enjoy, and tomorrow's class you will be guessing the programs also. And tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow's session, you should be able to write a program also. Let me ask you this, guys. Right now, if I ask you to write a simple Java program which prints hello world, can you do it? My question is nothing. Just try to write a simple Java program which prints hello world. Can you write it? Tomorrow we're gonna make it a little bit more complicated, guys. Okay, so I already said this. Every class will be connected with every other class. And did you remember our target? By Saturday, we need to write nearly 40 to 50 lines of code, and which is actually very, very simple and very easy also. All right. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. That's it for today. And tomorrow we are going to discuss something more amazing concepts regarding our Java program. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you. Online students, I hope you enjoyed our today's session, guys. Please respond in the chat for me. Okay, that's actually very good. That is actually very good. Okay, now, guys, online students, please listen to this. If anyone is new today, like this is the first class, I already shared that link. I already gave that link. Just a minute. Let me try to. Yes, this is that link. And let me just try to give that link in the chat box also. Hang on. Give me a minute time. Just a second. I'm sharing that link in the chat box also, guys. Okay. Feel free to connect to that link. You can connect to that link, and there you will be getting the data, or else you can send me a message in the Instagram also. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. All right. Now, online students, please, if you are having any doubts, feel free to ask me now. Now you can ask me a question, and don't repeat the question. Please don't repeat the question. Okay. Already started. Actual classes already started. Don't think like these are demo classes. Do you feel like these are demo classes? No, right? So I already said this. HTML, UI, Oracle, when they will be started, I'll inform you very soon. You need to wait for it. Otherwise, you can check this website also. In this NareshIT website, you will be getting the details here also. I'm giving you that link in the chat box. Please check with that. Okay. No, we can create any number of times objects. No problem. Need help with Eclipse, Mishra? Wait for it, please. I'll let you know how to install Java, how to install Eclipse. Not right now, buddy, but very soon. Just wait for 3 to 4 days time. Maximum by next week, Wednesday or Thursday, I'll let you know. We can call all the methods from main method also, Karthik. No problem. Today's video, I'll upload it by tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we'll be trying to upload. Yeah, I'll give you the tasks. I'll be giving the task, Srikanth. Wait for it. Please wait for it. Not right now. Not right now. Wait for it. Mishra, yeah, I understand. But see, if you are in offline, I can help you with that. If you are in online, this is not like a one-to-one session, Mishra. I believe you're understanding me. So once I explain to everyone, you will be able to check with that, please. Yes, Priyanka. Yes. Video links will be available here. Sunday, you will not be having any class. Karthik, if you want to understand that object creation again, kindly please check that recording one more time. Please check that recording one more time. It's already there, buddy. You can check with that. Okay. Okay. And let me just try to. Richa, object is used to call a method. Okay. Method. Inside a method, we will be writing the logic. Okay. Yep. Working notes, Mohammed, I'll upload that notes in the Google Classroom. I mean, whatever the link which I shared in the chat, I'll upload it. Okay. No, Bhavana, no. There are different ways are there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Please wait for it. Please wait for it. Okay. Not right now. Karthik, please wait till. See, you're asking, can you explain about JVM? When you are expecting me to explain about JVM right now? Right now, are you expecting to are you expecting me to explain about JVM? You know, this is not like one-to-one class, right? Wait, buddy, wait until that concept comes. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So, yeah, we can use default also, Santosh. See, that's what we can use it. But what is the use of the default later? Not right now. Not right now. Okay. See, I already explained that, Sheikh. I already explained what are the concepts which you are going to cover. Those concepts are already available in the video. I want you to kindly please check with that. Okay. Ankit, I'll check you as you inform me. I'll check with that, Ankit Sharma. Okay. Why? Because they need to upload it in the cloud, right? Like YouTube. So it may take time, but anyways, I'll check with that. I'll do that. Okay. All right. Online students, let me ask this for one last time. I hope you're understanding the way which I'm explaining. And please, I want you to please respond. Please respond. That is perfect. That is very good, guys. Very good. And from my end, there is only one request, guys. That is, please have a proper internet connection and please sit in a proper environment. Okay. Don't sleep and listen. Okay. Don't sleep and don't commute and listen. You have to be a proper environment. Then only you'll be able to understand the concepts clearly. All right. All right, guys. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed our today's session. And believe me, tomorrow's session will be an amazing session. We'll be trying to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. All right. All right. I'll upload the notes in the drive, guys. You can check with that. You can check with that. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.